Hey everybody, it's Ken with AMN. It is your July 2020 update. Well, my own update that I'm posting on my YouTube channel. Whether you find it interesting or not, I don't know, but I posted it anyway. But it is July 4th. It's my 36th birthday, so I turned 36 years old today, which is good. We've made it this far, so it's good. Yeah, I wanted to go make a video again, just some updates. I think I last made a video, was it like April, May, right when Corona was going on, when it was starting. But luckily I've been good enough. I did get the Rona. I actually went back to work, so I've been working around other people and stuff. For the most part, everyone's healthy, so we're good there, which is good. Still being safe, precautious. You know, I have some egregious plans. I planned a lot of trips, which the coronavirus could still be going on at that point. But like, it's like, you still got that YOLO. And that's what someone said, like, oh, if you get the coronavirus. I'm like, if I get the coronavirus and I have AMN, like, it was just like meant to be. Like, something's just, it's whatever. Like, just take me. That's what I said. I'm like, jokingly, but you know, like, you know, knowing everything, like, it's like, just take me. But so I'm going on those. I'm like, I'm just having fun. Like, YOLO, just have fun. That's been kind of like my mindset for while all this is going on, and with everything, and with AMN, and like, just have fun. Because you never know which day is going to be your last. So we just have fun. So we're having fun, which is good. So before one of my big trips, which is in September, I'm actually rescheduled finally to go back to Boston for the end of the Minix clinical trial, and I'll find out if I've been on the placebo or the actual drug for the last 2 years. So we're gonna find out if I've been taking sugar or if I've actually been taking the real drug. I'm really curious to see. I have some friends who are like, oh, we think you're on the real drug. You walk better than you. So I have no idea. And you know, I made that comment, it was probably 2-3 videos ago, how I feel like I walk better now than I did when I, you know, back in the day. And I kind of reneged on that a little bit. I mean, the good thing, knock on all wood, I don't think I have any fake wood in here, I haven't fallen since the last video, at least in public. I mean, there's probably once or twice in my apartment I was just willy-nilly without my leg braces on, but nothing to the point where I actually, like, you know, scuffed up my knees or anything. So, and nothing in public, which is awesome, you know. But like AMN, it moves so slowly, so you just can't judge. You can't tell. Some days I feel like I'm walking, like how get out, it takes a little bit for my legs to get back into motion, but I haven't fallen, so that's good. So, you know, you might look a little funny, you might look like you're drunk, but you're still just, you just keep moving, which is a good thing. But that was one of the things I noticed. Like, I think I tell myself, like, no, I don't know, I feel like I'm working worse now. You know, but you got to be honest with yourself in this too. You don't sugarcoat anything, and as you know, we don't sugarcoat anything here. Like, that we talk about the PP issues and all the PP issues here, we talk about it, but I have nothing really new to report there. I can't say anything has been different there. Everything's been pretty much fine, normal. You know, and then they talk about, like, the poop. And I asked the doctor this when I was in Boston at the time, and they're like, pretty much it means you're constipated. I'm like, oh, so, but I don't really get constipated, but like, I have noticed, like, I tell this story, I told this story to my coworkers, they love when I tell these stories, but I was at Target. My Target has one bathroom at the front of the store. I was all the way in the back of the store, and it was like one of those, like, even if you don't have AMN, I'm sure you've had that OMG moment, I gotta go. I gotta go now, but I gotta walk all the way to the front of the store. I made it. I probably looked really silly, but I made it. And like, so I'm protesting Target. They need a bathroom in the back of the store, but like, so, but from the sounds of it, that's not one of the issues. I don't know if you have AMN out there and you have that issue, like the urgency. They say there's an urgency to go on the PP front, but not on the poo-poo front. So I'm like, you know. And I want to put it out there, if you're a male with AMN and you want to talk about everything and everything, ALD Connect, which is the awesome foundation that they do a lot of, they get people together basically. They've been doing, it's like every month now that we're with Corona and everything, we've started to do Zoom meetings where it's like once every month, there's a bunch of guys, we just all meet together. And these are just people that they're symptomatic men, so you usually don't have women. Sometimes we get a woman or two, but they have questions regarding symptomatic men. But yeah, so you just, you know, and I log in there, you know, and I mean, like, there's a sense of camaraderie because like everyone, we all kind of have like sort of the same issues. Some of the stories make you feel better about yourself. Some of the stories might make you feel worse about yourself, but in the end, you know, we're kind of all in it together. So that's kind of cool. It kind of, you know, you can put a face to it, you know. I mean, we know what I look like and I know what my brothers look like, but you know, like, so that's been fun. And I'm on YouTube all the time, so a lot of those people have seen me on YouTube too, so it's kind of cool to chat with them. But with all that said though, middle of 2020, things are pretty good. I mean, I can't really complain. I have noticed one thing, and it's either that or I'm telling myself because I'm lazy, but you know, with AMN, ALD, or like we're like even Addison's disease, like the adrenal insufficiency, it can give you fatigue. It makes you feel tired. And there's a lot of times that I feel tired. And with coronavirus and stuff at work, my work schedule got cut down like 2 hours a day. Still getting paid the same, but my work schedule got cut. So I am actually getting home at like 3 o'clock. I'm taking like a half hour, 45-minute nap every day. I feel awesome. But from before, you know, I just pushed through. With everything with AMN, you push through. But now that I'm getting these naps, I'm noticing that it's making me feel better. And, you know, I told my boss, I'm like, if we have to go back to 10-hour days, I'm like, you're going to have to let me go home and take a nap, and then I'll log in and work from home again. But I'm like, that's all I can do for you. But yeah, so but that's whatever, you know. I mean, but if the fatigue's never been enough, like, oh my gosh, I can't stay awake, or it's like affecting productivity. But yeah, just like naps. You like naps? I like naps. But yeah, oh, there goes the Amish horse and buggy. We get local culture here, but I can't flip it around. Yeah, you have to stop. There's a 4-way stop, buddy. You have to stop. But, so anyway, I'm not going to sit here and ramble on. Thanks for listening, I suppose, if you made it this far. And yeah, I will check back in. Again, I go to Boston. Did I tell you that? September, it's like the first week of September. So it's the first week of September. I get home, I get to sleep at home one night, and then I'm leaving for 6 days to go all over the country. I'm going on well, it's not a road trip, it's a flying trip, but it's like all over the place. So yeah, and hopefully by then, if I have to quarantine for 14 days when I get home, I'm okay with that too. I'm all right with that, so. But yeah, hope you're doing well out there. See you, everybody.